What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Morning Movie Chat. I am your host, Trinity. Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. I hope you're all having a very good day today here on this Wednesday morning, which is normally New Comic Book Day. But in case you haven't been paying attention, new comic books are canceled for now. And, that's okay. There's still plenty of great comic books out there to read. And, so hey, don't act like there's not good comic books out there to read. And, maybe we're going to talk a little bit about that today. So I hope you're all having a very good day today. Again, it is Wednesday. I just got back from a bike ride earlier this morning. I went out and got a good, about a half hour in, got home, made a nice big cup of coffee, then I went over and hung out on the Den of Nerds Live and got on their live stream with them this morning. And we had a nice little chat. It was a good time. You guys know me, man. I'm a huge nerd. Love the Den of Nerds and everybody over there, part of that community, been over there nerding out for a while, so yeah, it was really fun. And again, thank you all so much for being here. If you're just getting here, make sure you hit the like button and all that stuff. That's one of the things that they don't ever tell you. If you guys are an aspiring YouTuber, one thing they don't tell you is once you actually get monetized and things like that, you meet all those requirements, is they actually send a guy from YouTube out to your house that basically lives with you, which is really rough right now during the quarantine and everything, that basically sits here right off camera. You can't see him right now. But he actually stands there and makes you say, make sure to smash that like button. And leave some comments down in the comment section and make sure that you're subscribed. They actually make you say this. I'm not going to tell you what means that they use, but they make you do it. But anyway, I hope you're all having a very good morning. Let's see, we got Captain Pennsylvania. What's up, my brother? Comic Man Andy. Hope you're doing very good today. Good to see you over there, Cap. Yeah, it was good. It was really nice. And guys, like, I've been a huge fan of the Den of Nerds for, man, I don't know. What's it been? Almost 2 years since I've even been on YouTube, because it was shortly after I started reading comic books again. My friend was sending me all these theory videos. And Den of Nerds was one of the ones I happened to come across. I'm like, hey, it's a kind of small channel, and I've just seen how it's grown over these past 18 months or so. Man, it's probably been longer than that. It's been about 2 years. Yeah, it's just been absolutely ridiculous. Always fun over there, and then just everybody that's there. Part of the Den of Nerds family. It's always fun just coming together with nerds. And the good thing is like you go there and everybody's cool. Even when we don't agree on stuff, everybody's cool about it. Nobody has to sit there and be jerks and say that you can't have your own opinion and things like that, because we know there's a lot of people out there that are like that. They won't let you have your own opinion. That's not a good thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in and talk about some more. We'll talk about some comic books. We'll talk about some movies and things like that. So YouTube, Coachella Coastal, thank you for being here. Jonathan Velasquez, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for chatting over at the Den of Nerds. Yeah, it was good. And you know what? Honestly, I think we need to get together more. Me and Josh, dang it, we need to get him over here on this channel one of these days. Because here's the thing that what's really cool about it is, like, me, I'm when it comes to a lot of things, whether it's the comic books, movies, music, and things like that, I'm really just a fan more than anything. I've been in bands, and things like that. I've made skits at home with my friends, like home movies and stuff like that, where we've really put time and serious thought into those kinds of things. But the one of the things is when you get to some together with people that like know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Not like they know everything or anything like that, and not like I'm some big know-it-all or anything like that. But people that have a good idea and a good sense for the things and how the businesses work. Like, one thing I'll tell you I do know is I've been around a lot of people in my life. I've managed a lot of people. I've worked in a lot of different environments, and knowing people that just know what they're talking about when it comes to these kinds of things. It really makes a huge difference when you're talking to somebody that might even be more reputable, or at least have a good footing and a good idea of what's going on. Because sometimes you get kind of into those conversations with somebody who don't really know like a certain industry or thing or anything like that, and it can be a train wreck. And next thing you know, you're sitting there like, oh man, like, what did I get myself into? But it's good being with people like that who know what they're talking about, or have a good how would you say, a good stance, you know what I mean, like a good talking points and things like that, because a lot of people these days, they don't, they don't, and that's okay, because not everybody's perfect, and we can't all know everything, but when you start and get into things, you kind of see that a lot of industries are really the same. The one thing that you will notice in no matter what industry it is that you get into, it takes hard work, right? It takes consistency. It takes dependability in order to do great things. And that's and I don't know. That goes with anything. You got to be consistent in order to see any kind of real progress, and you got to keep being consistent. And you got to always know one thing, that it's never gonna be easy. Nothing is easy. If it was gonna be easy, is it even worth doing? I don't know. I got to tell you, like I said, I got back from a bike ride earlier. The consistency that I've been doing here over these past few months since January, I guess, maybe more like February. And no, it wasn't a New Year's resolution, because I don't do that. New Year's resolutions to me are silly. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people set unrealistic expectations for themselves, and then somewhere along the way, maybe they end up failing or whatever happens, and then next thing you know, you're back into your old habits. That's not what it's about. You know what it's about? It's about a commitment. It's about a commitment to yourself to make a change in your life for the better. And that's what you got to do, and that comes with being consistent and things like that. And man, I got out for my bike ride earlier. I'm feeling great right now, in case you can't tell. And then I've got to go out to the garage, and I've got to punish myself for another hour. And I'm telling you, it's going to be absolute punishment. On Sunday, I did a live stream for my Patreon supporters. And believe me, not a whole lot of people watch it, and I can't blame them. Where I showed my workout, what I did, I just basically live streamed me working out, and I'm telling you, I put myself through the ringer. I felt like crap, but you know what? I woke up the next day. I felt better than the first day that I had done that workout again since after my rest week. And the thing is, like, you get better, you feel a little bit better. Yesterday I took a rest day. This morning I woke up, I went for a nice bike ride. I'm like, my body's hurting, but I feel so damn good. And a lot of that comes through consistency. If you're inconsistent, you're always trying to catch up with yourself. Your delayed onset muscle soreness, it never goes away. You're in this perpetual state of breaking down and trying to rebuild instead of breaking down, rebuild. Like it all comes with rest and recovery, and it all comes like you just gotta know how to do things. You know what I mean? And that all comes with consistency. And the best thing to do is start slow. Start slow and just be consistent and build on it every single day. That's the most important thing, no matter what you're doing. Whether it's a workout regimen, eating, whether it's a diet regimen, or whether it's getting back into reading comic books. Just do a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. And believe me, it all snowballs. Coachella Coastal, thank you for being here. YouTube guy's name is Jefferson, says Captain Pennsylvania. Jefferson? Which one? YouTube guy's name? Which Jefferson? Huh? I need more chicken nuggets. Thank you for being here. Fan Jexter, my brother. How are you doing? Star Wars Santa. It was great to see you on Den of Nerds. Yeah, it was great to be there, man. Owen W. Message retracted. Thank you for being here, Owen. Wayne White, thank you for being here. Says, caught the tail end of the Den stream, but I'm here now. I'll watch the replay of the Den of Nerds later. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a fun time. It was a good conversation. Mike Porter, thank you for being here. Yo, let's get those likes up. Yes, get those likes up. Make sure you smash the like button. Josh and Trinity sitting in a tree. Fanjux, you're funny. I will totally come on one of your streams, brother. We'll figure it out. Yeah, definitely. The biggest thing is it's always the time differences. We all have time differences. They're out on the East Coast, you dang East Coasters, messing with our times here on the West Coast, making us stay up late or get up early. It's one of the two. But yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it together soon. Dude Reviews, what's up, my brother? How are you doing? Yeah. The hat. You know what's funny is I got this hat at the movie theater, and I was sitting there thinking like, man, I want to get a hat that they have at the movie theater. Everybody's gonna have it. And what's weird is I know they had a lot of them and they sold them. I just don't see a whole lot of people wearing them. Maybe it's because I'm looking at adults wearing hats, and most adults don't wear Spider-Man hats, but this adult does. Dang it. That's right. Metaphorical, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? It says, it's the name that strikes fear into all that hear it. Yes. Big fan. Oh, are you my big fan? It says the challenges don't get easier, we get better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Over easy mode says, hey Trinity, You have to stretch to get rid of DOMs. Yeah, absolutely. That too. Yeah, definitely that too. Well, and one of the big things is that's part of when people first get into things, they push too hard, and you end up, tearing more muscle tissue than you should have. You push too hard, and then you can't go the next day, or even the day after that, and you can't get consistent, and then you're just sitting there in a constant state of not being able to do things. So like, take it easy, start off slow. You got to crawl before you walk. But you're absolutely right, stretching is kind of the key, because I will tell you one thing. In all my fitness journey, I will tell you the one thing that I've found that I think, seriously, I think this would make the world a better place, is if everybody out there just took even 30 minutes a day and did yoga. Because yoga does a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of strength. It's a lot of stretching. It's a lot of everything. It's a lot of concentration. It's so good. Every time I get done doing yoga, I feel good. I just feel good. Um, I am your big fan, Trinity. Awesome. Well, thank you, big fan. If you pay your bills, you get to wear whatever you want. Right? Oh, Spider-Man Hulk says true shit, Trent. Thank you. Thank you. Jefferson, the guy at your house, he is. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the guy that's standing here off to the side. Yeah. It could be Jefferson. It could be. Nothing wrong with the hats. I wear a Star Wars Inferno Squad hat on the regular. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And I'm a nerd too, so it's all good. So, what do we want to talk about today, guys? Well, I put on there comics, coffee, and more. I already finished my coffee up, and it's that Taylor Lane stuff, the nerd brew that I don't have a link or anything. But if Maverick Pilgrim was here, he could drop that link down there to where you could go and use that and stuff. I'm just kidding. I don't have any sponsors or anything yet, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I already drank all my coffee when I was on the last stream. So what I've got right now is some water, and I've got some comic books, and I want to talk about one today, guys. That I've talked about plenty here on my channel. I've talked about it plenty. I gave away a copy when I hit my 1 year anniversary, but that is Neon Future. All right, guys. Neon Future. I want to talk about this one because I was watching, if in case you guys don't follow Tom Bilyeu here on YouTube, he runs this company, Impact Theory, and last year, I think it was just like last year, they launched their first comic book title, and that was this right here, Neon Future. Now, in case you don't know who Tom Bilyeu is, I'm telling you, go search the channel name, go check it out. They do great stuff. Great stuff over at Impact Theory. Not only their company, not only their YouTube channel, but everything that they're trying to do. From the company itself, what they're trying to do, which is improving your life. And they're doing that by ways through entertainment and things like that, with comic books and movies. And they also, like I said, check out his channel. They do see some great. They're not even like motivational videos, but when you sit down and you see, they talk to these doctors, and they talk to these other just different people out there. You can always start to see these patterns and things to being successful, and that's what they want to do, because they want to improve the world. Because you being successful makes the world a better place. So definitely go check out Impact Theory. Great stuff. Well, they did this first title last year, called Neon Future. They did it in association with Steve Aoki. Now, Steve Aoki, I won't confess to know a whole lot about him, but they did use his likeness right here on the cover, and you can see that right there. And they used it. Maybe you recognize him. Maybe you know who he is. He actually did a song called Neon Future as well. But he is kind of the one of the main characters here in this story, and this is another picture of him here on the back. This is the trade paperback. And Steve Aoki is a music DJ. I guess he goes out there and does like big dance festivals and DJs at them and stuff. I won't confess to know a whole lot about it, but he is very much into. Like this is a cyberpunk tale, and these guys are all into that kinds of stuff. If you go watch Tom Bilyeu, you'll see that he's really into like robotics, AI, just all of those different kinds of things. Like thinking like of like the Matrix and Ghost in the Shell and just stuff like that. He's really into that, like the whole cyberpunk thing. You know what? And so am I. I got to admit that I am too. But he's into that. Steve Aoki, he's one of those kind of guys too. And I guess there's something that's crazy that Steve Aoki done to like hopefully somewhat preserve himself beyond his death, and just these different things. You can go out there and search it. I won't confess to know about it. But they did this book along with God. Who was it that put this book together? And they have a whole host of people that they put into this. I'll show you all those names right here. You can see they got like who we got? We got Steve Aoki, Tom Bilyeu. Who else worked on this? I know there's Jim Kruger, Neil Edwards, Jeremy Ropak did the art in here. God, who else was there? Matt Colon was one of the producers. The story was by Jim Kruger, Tom Bilyeu, Steve Aoki, Matt Colon, Dana Brower, and Samantha Levenshoe. And it's really great. They've got a lot of people that put in thought and everything into this book, and it really does show through, because it's one of these books that follows a lot of tropes out there. You know, a lot of the cyberpunk tropes. You know, there's stuff in here. It's just like the Matrix. I think they even make references to the Matrix. There's stuff in here. You know, they probably make like references to like Blade Runner. A lot of this stuff is just like that, where instead of replicants, we've got these people in here who are known as the augmented, who are basically people who have chosen to upgrade their bodies with advanced technology. And then there's the authentic, which are people just like you and me, humans, who have chosen not to upgrade their bodies with this advanced technology. Well, what happens is this advanced this technology, this automation that people are using, has pretty much put people out of jobs. Okay, and this is a story that's supposed to take place 30 years in the future, and it does take place in our real world. And so basically all of the world has chosen to deal with what automation has done to the economy in their own way. And in the United States, they enacted Article 10, known as the Return, that basically outlawed this advanced technology. Like, people could still have technology in their bodies and things like that, but it was regulated by the government. New breaking things technology couldn't happen, you know, like you can't have more advanced stuff than them, is what it comes down to, right? Isn't that what it's always about? So they basically have it all regulated and outlawed, and there is this group called the CTG, which is I can't remember what the CTG stands for. But they're basically charged with going out there and monitoring all the people who are still basically upgrading their bodies with this advanced technology. And they're basically after this underground faction called Neon Future, who kind of leads the charge as far as this advanced technology and keeping it moving forward. But even with the people in say Neon Future and any of these underground factions, there's always people out there who are divided, because there is somebody else out there, the Sinister Gecko, who is kind of on the same side as Neon Future but also against them at the same time. So we can see these two factions are kind of warring with each other, and a little bit of that war starts to happen, and it spills off into the CTG, and we get some double crossing here, as people who are fighting on the same side are sort of double crossing each other here. But also the story where it takes off in itself, where our main character here, his name is Clay Campbell. He is the poster child of the CTG. He runs. He has this show that they get big ratings on. It's called. God, what is the name of the show? It's called Return America, and it gets these high ratings. And basically, what he goes out and does is hunts down all these people like Neon Future, people like Kita Sovi, who are still out there advancing technology and putting it into their bodies. So that's what he does. Well, he ends up getting in this car crash at the very beginning of our story and nearly dies. He is there in an ambulance being taken away to the hospital when one of the guys who was actually there, one of the ambulance drivers there, the EMTs, takes a selfie with Clay Campbell. And you can see the guys riding with us like, dude, what are you doing? Are you stupid? They're going to shut us down. And he's like, erase that off your phone right now. He's like, what are you talking about? Do you know who this is? And he's like, yes, I know who it is. Take it. And next thing you know, the ambulance is completely shut down. And that's when all of a sudden we see that they come into, and these guys come into and take Clay Campbell from this ambulance to get him to Kitasovi. So they end up taking his dead body there. They end up hijacking him. Um, they end up hijacking him from this ambulance, and they take him to basically they take him to Kitasovi, which is his sworn enemy. And what happens is Kitasovi is upset here because they had brought Clay Campbell back there, and he's like, dude, what are you doing? And is this, I can't remember this guy's name, this big guy right here. Basically took Clay Campbell there, and he's like, oh, I was like, hey, I thought you would want this. He's like, I didn't want this. And this is where some of this double crossing and these factions kind of come up and split. So he has to either save Clay Campbell's life or let him die. And he does, really the only thing he can do is he saves Clay Campbell's life by basically putting some advanced technology into his head to save his life. Well, Clay Campbell wakes up with this new technology in his head. He don't know how to control it. He don't like it. He's basically the poster child for people who are hunting Neon Future and people like Kitasovi. So obviously he wakes up. He's pissed off. He didn't want his life to be saved, and he definitely does not want this technology in his head. And where he wakes up at is right here in the Neon Garden. And this is kind of like the Neon Garden here is almost like the Matrix. It's kind of like this this place where they go to like a digital world, and that's where they see their that kind of what was they called it in the Matrix? I can't remember. It's the digital representation of your self. You know what I'm talking. Residual self image. That's what it is. So that's kind of what they do, and they explain to him what happened and everything like that. So Clay Campbell obviously doesn't like this. He's, like I said, he's the poster child for this stuff. He's against it. He doesn't want anything to have to do with it. He just wants to get out of there. He wants to get out of Neon Future and this underground and get home. So they go ahead and they're saying, okay, well that's all fine and dandy, but we'll be here if you need us. So they end up letting him go. And they get him an escort to get him home. And they end up having to traverse from LA into basically Beverly Hills. And to do that, they have checkpoints where the government basically checks you out for this advanced technology. Well, while they were trying to make a getaway through to get Clay Campbell home, they ended up coming across some CTG guards, and Clay Campbell, not knowing how to use this technology in his head, ends up basically electrocuting and killing these guards. So they're out there after looking for Clay Campbell. Now, Clay Campbell, being as notorious as he is, they have these things called face spoofers, which is like a collar you put around your neck, and it can make you look like anybody out there. We see similar technology in like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and even in the MCU. Well, they have these things out there, and Clay Campbell's is the most popular face out there when it comes to these face spoofers. So they're having to try to get across through these checkpoints to get Clay Campbell home. Well, they end up not being able to do that, so they have to go to the underground, which is known as the Loop, which is run by Gecko. So they have to go through there to get Clay Campbell home. Once they get Clay Campbell home to his house, his mother ends up calling the CTG on Clay Campbell, on her own son. He makes a daring getaway. From somebody who is one of his best friends and his mentor, Major Easy, who is the man who is out, who's going to be out there hunting him down. I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can find a picture of Major Easy here for you. But that's kind of what it all comes down to. And then right here we see the learning curve as Clay Campbell basically comes at peace with this technology that's in his head, because it's there and he can't take it out. If he takes it out, he's going to be dead. And here's Clay Campbell facing Major Easy. So he ends up taking off, leaving behind. So he ends up having to basically join Neon Future. which this leads to a whole lot of other things. Like I said, it plays on a lot of tropes, just like a Matrix, just like a Ghost in the Shell, just like a Blade Runner. But this book is so great, and I'm telling you, not only is the story great here that we're getting here with Jim Kruger, who is a great writer. Like I said, with all these other people here, like I said, we got Jim Kruger, Tom Bilyeu, Steve Aoki, Matt Cullen, Dana Brower, and Samantha Levenshew writing this great story. And like I said, it follows a lot of those tropes out there, those cyberpunk tropes, and like I said, things that we've seen in our popular pop culture. But to me, if you're looking at cyberpunk, that's kind of what it all is anyway. You know, it's kind of this very niche thing, and it's all very tropey. And this book is just like that. And I believe when they made this book, they were well aware of that, and they were well aware that people would say that. But they've got something new to offer here. I'm telling you, if you don't know about impact theory, go check out what they're doing, and you'll see that they are offering something new here. But I'm telling you again, look at this beautiful, beautiful art in this book. Like I said, I can't stress enough how great the art is in here. These colors, the art, I like. It's just so well defined. We get just this art that just looks absolutely beautiful. These characters who consistently. That's one of the things I like about this book is the consistency of the art throughout the book is exactly that. The consistency of the art and the coloring here are just off the charts. It's just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And especially, like I said, when it comes to the characters, looking consistent throughout, I know that's got to be, as somebody who draws myself, I know that's got to be one of the hardest things to do is to get a character looking the same in every single panel. You know what I mean? Of course, these days, people use like the digital art, so they can do a lot of stuff with that. Me, I draw stuff by pencil and hand. You know what I'm saying? Pencil and paper. I'll show you some more of this. Just like I said, it's just beautiful art, and the coloring here. My God, dude, I'm telling you, it's just so beautiful throughout this whole book. And like I said, while it does follow a lot of those same stereotypical tropes that you've seen, probably you've probably seen it 100 times. It's all very good stuff. Like here, look at that. That's cover of cover number 3. Again, just beautiful stuff here. And I'm not sure how much more art I can show you out of this book to convince you. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at those colors. Look at the way they pop off the page. The way they bring this world to life. Like, when I started reading this, man, I love it. And, yes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just beautiful art. Beautiful art here. I could go on about this book all day long and how good it is. There's just so many great things that happen in it. Like some of the scenes they got. Like I said, it follows a lot of those tropes out there. But again, they've basically gone out here and done something. This is their first title bite on Impact Theory. They only originally planned for only doing six issues, which was this first volume. But somewhere I think along the way, I think in issue number 2 or 3, they had an insert in there where I think it was in issue 3. By issue 3, it had been successful enough. They said, you know what? We went ahead and we okayed 12 issues. So we're going 12 issues. And then I think it was in that same issue they said, but then we got to 12 issues and things were going good enough. We said, screw it. You know what? We're going 18 issues. So we know at this point we got 6 issues here in volume 1. We know we're going to be getting at least 3 volumes that they have planned for Neon Future. If it wasn't for the what's going on right now with the distribution of comics, we would have already had Neon Future issue number 7 on shelves already. But again, guys, this one, like I said, it is my favorite book of last year. I'm pretty sure this was 6 issues. My favorite book of last year, indie book, along with Black Widow. I would say they were right up there together with each other as far as see right there. Look at that issue. Look at that issue number 6 cover too, man. Nice. I love it. I love it. But again, we'll be getting issue number 7 soon enough. As soon as everything gets back to normal, I can't wait to get into it. Now, the reason I'm talking about this on the morning movie chat is you're probably sitting there saying, "Trinity, it's the morning movie chat. You're talking about comic books the whole time." Well, the thing is I was watching Impact Theory one day. Um, and I'm telling you, go check out Tom Bilyeu's channel, dude. I'm telling you, they do some great videos, life changing stuff, man. It really is. But Tom Bilyeu was on there talking to this doctor one day, and it was like this one of the interviews he did that ended up being about 2 hours. But in the middle of this interview, these guys are talking about some great stuff that plays into stuff into a story like this, and they're bringing up the Matrix and just some of these other different things. They even bring up Amadeus. Just all of they're bringing up some of these movies and things like that within their conversation and what they're talking about. But one of the things that Tom Bilyeu said in the middle of that interview is that they are actually working on bringing Neon Future to the big screen, and I am telling you guys that is something I cannot wait for. For one, like I've said, I like cyberpunk. It's a genre I realize that I'm just really into and I like. But this story is so damn good. I have a feeling that by the time, if they really do have that in the works, and by the time we get to see this on the big screen, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see the production value they're going to bring to it. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this movie, the cinematics and everything. Just like how The Matrix came in, and back in, God, what was that? Was that 98, 99 when that came out? Oh man, it might have been sooner than that, wasn't it? But you know what I'm talking about, when The Matrix came out and it pushed the envelope and it changed all those things. I mean, things went on for nearly a decade. Everybody was playing off all of that stuff that happened in those movies. People, even still to this day, people use a lot of that stuff. I mean, it went into the Shrek movies, it went into commercials, all that kind of stuff. I think this is the kind of movie that can once again break ground and bring us some of those truly beautiful moments in a movie, and just groundbreaking stuff, just like The Matrix did back in the 90s. I think Neon Future can be that. And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't read Neon Future, you need to go buy it. Go buy this trade paperback at your local comic shop if they are open. If they aren't open, you can get this on Amazon as well. You can actually go to impacttheory.com and order this book yourself. You can order this whole trade paperback from impacttheory.com, and I would highly suggest that you do that because this book is so damn good. But if you decide to go order it, you take my advice and read this great story, this beautiful book. I'm telling you, this trade paperback, like, you can't even really see it here, like the reflection here, but like this right here is kind of a gloss, and this right here is like matte. Dude, it's this. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful damn book. This is one of the most beautiful trade paperbacks I've ever seen. But go buy this. Have it shipped to your house from impacttheory.com. And while you're there, go to each individual issue of Neon Future. You can read the whole thing for free, but why not support him and read this great book? But you can read all 6 of these issues for free. If you go to impacttheorycomics.com, you can buy the digital issue of 1 through 6, and they give them to you absolutely for free, so you can read it digitally for free. But I'm telling you, you need to order this physical copy. Get this beautiful book in your hands, because to see these pages, like seeing them on screen is one thing, but seeing these beautiful pages right in front of your face, like because I've read it digitally and I've read it here in this trade paperback, and I got each one of these issues in an actual physical copy. There's nothing like it. I'm telling you, this art is beautiful and it pops off the page. You have to read this. Go out and get it. I don't have links there in the description, but I'm telling you, just go to impacttheorycomics.com and check this thing out. I don't know if I can stress it anymore. Okay, guys. I think I've ignored the chat long enough going on about this book. I'm sorry, I got way too into that. But I'm telling you, he did say in his thing that they are actually looking to make a movie out of Neon Future. I'm not sure when that's going to be, if it's going to be in the next 2 years, 3 years, but I cannot wait, because this is a movie that I think is going to be really good, especially if you know who Tom Bilyeu is and what he's doing, what they're doing with Impact Theory. Their mission and things like that. They are going to bring us nothing less than a great fucking movie. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, guys, let's get back into into the chats here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of got off there. I kind of got off there on a rant about this beautiful book. I'm telling you, I love this book. I gave a copy of this. I gave a copy of this away on my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube. I gave a copy of it away. $15.99. I gave a copy of this away. I gave away 3 copies of the issue #1, physical copies. I sent them in the mail because I love this book so damn much. I love this book so much. It's that good of a book. I am just as passionate about this book as I am about Black Widow No Restraints Play. This is one of those must-read books you have to go get. $5 super chat from my brother, the Lonely Banter. Thank you so much. He doesn't say anything. He just leaves his $5 on the table and says, "Here, Trinity, thank you so much for talking about this great comic book." Thank you, LB. I greatly appreciate that $5 super chat. I really do. It's going to help. It's especially going to help because you know what? President Trump is still mad at me. He's still mad at me and hasn't sent me my money. Where's it at, Trump? I want my money. What was that? What was that? God, what was that on? Wasn't it on CB4? On CB4, remember? Wasn't it Wacky D? Wasn't it Wacky D that went to Trust Us Jones after he died? He's like, I want my money. Oh, man. I love that movie, man. Rob Boswell, thank you for being here. Big Fan says, if you pay your bills, you get to wear whatever you want. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I read those. I have Spider-Man underwear. I give no fucks. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. I have no underwear. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nothing wrong with the hats. I wear a Star Wars Inferno Scroll. Okay, yeah, I read that one too. Yeah. Like I said, hey man, I'm a nerd and I'm proud of it. Damn it. Lonely Banter Sports says I am here. What is up, Lonely Banter Sports? And yeah, if you guys don't follow LB over at the Lonely Banter, you should go check out his channel. And he did recently start a sports channel as well, which is very interesting. And I did subscribe, and I support him. I support you in whatever you do, LB. Yeah. And as I say, I know there's one of them I still got to go watch that you did the other day that I didn't get a chance to watch. Drop all that wisdom, Mr. Guru. I do what I can. Metaphorical says, do Spider-Man condoms count? Sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah. They count. Totally count. Just like the green lung counts as much as a green thumb does. Speaking of which, you guys know 420 was a couple days ago. I was listening to, and it's something I listen to often enough besides the Cottonmouth Kings, but I was listening to Cypress Hill, Black Sunday, the other day, and I'm like, damn man, like this reminds me of hanging out with my cousin back in my cousin's dead now. But he was my best cousin, man, and we used to I think we only listened to that album like a couple of times ever together while we were sitting there getting stoned back in the day. But that album just reminds me of hanging out with my cousin, man. Miss him. Aggressively relaxing says, I have an ex-con hat from Ant-Man 2, so I look like I work for Luis also. Happy Earth Day. Yeah, happy Earth Day to you all. And you know what? I actually have that ex-con patch. I got an ex-con patch that I have. Where do I have that at? I've got it put away somewhere. But I've got the ex-con patch I was thinking about putting on one of my shirts or something. Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Hail Adrian, yes. Dixie is here, says, I like my coffee like I like my women. Strong, black, and screaming for cream. There you go. Yes, Dixie. I'm there with you too, man. I'm there with you there. I'm totally there with you. I mean, my woman is strong and screaming for cream, but I mean, my woman isn't black. She's Japanese, but hey, I like strong black women too. Don't get me wrong, man. I like my women like I like my coffee hot in the morning. Hot in the morning. Yes, definitely. LB says, shoot, I'm on the wrong account. Oh, it's all good. Oh, it's because you needed your wrench. Okay, I read that. Not bad at all. Nice. All right, good deal. Big Fan says, LB, been sharing your stuff on Facebook, so I think you know who this pepperoni pizza. Oh, all right. I need more chicken nuggets. Says Trinity talking about the Matrix. I wonder where I've seen. I wonder where I've seen that. Right? Yeah. Certainly, certainly. Yeah, and believe me when I say when that movie came out, believe me, I got a lot of the Trinity jokes. I did. And do they get old? It's whatever. It's whatever. But you know what? I'm telling you, I love it. And I think the movie is great. You know, make all the jokes, make all the Trinity jokes you want. It's okay. I had the name longer than that movie's been out. Dang it! I swear. I swear. From the '70s, man. Oh man. I'm still waiting on those flying cars. I know, right? Like we need those. Where are some flying cars anyway? Do we even like right? I mean, we still only got airplanes. Mike Rogers, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Metaphorical says, I want my hoverboard. What you mean? In my Air Maxes. I know, right? Yeah, the hoverboard would be great. But you know what? You know what? I didn't even want the Air Maxes. You know the shoes I always wanted is I always wanted those shoes like we seen Richard Grieco. Yeah, Richard Grieco. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know Richard Grieco. I always wanted those shoes that Richard Grieco was wearing in If Looks Could Kill. Isn't that what the name of the movie was? I always wanted those shoes that he had. Remember they had suction cups on them, and he was walking. You know, he's kind of like Spider-Man. I always wanted those shoes. Those are some cool ass shoes, man. Ooh, you know what else I always wanted? Remember Dirty Harry and the Dirty? Was it the Dirty Game? Wasn't that the one where the guy was using the little remote control Corvette Stingrays and driving them around, and they had bombs in them and shit? I always wanted some of those little Corvettes. Those were badass. Along with the little bombs in them too, so I could blow shit up. Yeah, but that's just the kind of cool gadgets I always wanted. I don't know. I don't know. Would I have done good things with them when I was a kid? Well, I would have done fun things with them anyway. Mads Mama Bear, thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a very good day. I missed the Queen's Council last week. Stormbreaker821, what is up, my brother? How are you doing? What are your thoughts on the Inhumans? Are we talking about the TV show or the comic book? If we're talking about the TV show, man, that TV show, I wanted it to be good. It was just sad. They tried to be hip. They tried to be cool. They tried to do a lot of things, but, oh, man, it was bad. It was bad. Now, as far as the comics, I've never really read a whole lot of them in the comics. Like, I've read them in the comics, but never any actual just Inhumans comics. I'm not really big into it. I don't know the characters that well, so I can't really speak on them. Interested though. I mean, if you're talking about the comics and there's a good run to read, because I don't think there's a whole lot of them, but let me know. I'd happily go and check those out. Maybe I need to go and go back and read some of those and review them. Speaking of which, guys, like I said, I have been talking about Avengers Standoff here over. I started talking about it last week. I'm going to do some videos. I started working on the video for it, and I've got the first one. Well, not done, but getting there, working on it. And I'm sitting there like, as I'm sitting there working on it, I'm like, oh man, I almost feel like I'm just doing a comics explain thing, man. Dang it. Oh. But it's all good. I mean, not like I can be comics explain, man. Rob Jefferson knows his stuff, dude. He's pretty good. Big Fan says, did it help him save 15% on his car insurance? A dude review says, this comic sounds trippy as... Yeah, it is, man. It's a great comic book. I really do like it. And Jim Krueger, again, is a good writer. Big Fan says, no squealing. Remember that it's all in your head. I ain't happy. Big Fan says, do they like pop like corn pop? Because he's a bad dude. Pop like corn pop. I must be missing something here. Stormbreaker says, but wait, what this is made by Steve Aoki? You mean the DJ Steve Aoki? Yes, DJ. Yeah, the DJ guy. Yeah, I know he had a lot to do with the story and things like that, and they did use his likeness rights in the art, definitely. Trinity really rocking his son's Spidey? No. My son has his Spidey cap too, and it looks very similar. His has a black bill. His has a black bill instead of the blue bill. And his is like regular Spider-Man, where mine is MCU Spider-Man. But when I bought this hat, he thought it was his. That wasn't an easy one to explain. Stop making fun of my hat, LB. The Matrix came out in '98. Okay, I was thinking it was like '98 or '97. I thought '96 was too early. Okay. Wow, I was still in the Navy in '98. Nice, nice. Um, I was in college. All right. Yeah, yeah, we're old. Yeah. Oh, not old, but getting there. Getting there. Um, I admit I am. Nah, nah. I'm in my 40s. I'm not old, man. I'm not old. I wasn't even born. Matrix actually came out in '99. Okay, it actually came out in '99. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, it seemed to dominate a lot of things for like that next, like a lot of it really spilled into a lot of things for nearly the next decade. Is that Hadoken or a condom breaking? What? You made me want to read this Neon Future. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a really good book. I love this book. I'm telling you, the art in it is beautiful too. I mean, it's one of those things where you get a great balance of the art and the story. You get both. Sometimes you can have your cake and eat it too, and smash it all in your face and motorboat it. You motorboating son of a bitch, you. Upgrade gonna get his money. Yeah, right. Okay, is that who it was? Upgrade. I knew it was. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember who it was. It was Upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah. You better give me my money. I thought it was Wacky D, but yeah, you're right. Was it Upgrade? Yeah, I can't remember. Hilarious stuff, dude. Hilarious. Um. Let's see. LB says, Trump been sent me the bag. That's what you get for being hashtag MAGA. So the black folk tell me in the comments. But I didn't say that. Maybe I thought he was just mad at me because I didn't. Because I don't have the hat and I didn't vote for him. And believe me, don't worry, guys. I didn't vote against him neither. You can call me or Harold. Okay, big fan. All right. Um, Now this ninja told me I had to apply for a business loan. Then he told us the money ran out. Oh, I know, right? Metaphorical for real. But me, like, I got my own business and everything, but I wasn't gonna do that. I didn't apply for the unemployment insurance. I didn't do any of that. I'm like, no, 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 absolutely not, absolutely not. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can still go out there and make a living. Dang it. Then again, I am racist, so maybe I am MAGA. While everyone out here getting money, they're leaving small businesses behind. Somewhat. I know. Well, because I know for one thing where I live at, a lot of the small businesses can't be open. The government won't let them open, which is just wrong. Um, but yeah, as I say, I know here where I'm at, a lot of people have been trying to be supportive of the small businesses. Chillmonger, my brother, what is up? Says nice hat, thank you. Big fan says marijuana bad, pizza pepperoni pizza good. No, no, no. You've got that wrong. You've got that backwards. You got that backwards. Pepperoni pizza bad, marijuana good. Okay, you got it backwards. You got it backwards there. But pepperoni pizza can be a good bad once you've had your good. My metaphorical man, I feel you on that 100%, man. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah. Condolences, bud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Metaphorical says, it's BS, man. You see what they are doing. They are basically trying to eliminate small businesses in favor of socialism and big businesses. You know what? You know what else they did is apparently Governor Gavin Newsom or something here in California said that he now wants people who are healthy to go out there and volunteer through all this stuff. So it's like, oh, even more so, you know what's going on. Why can't you just let us open up our businesses and get back to work? You want us to go volunteer now for free instead of just opening my business? No. 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 Yeah, I'm not trying to get into government, into all that political talk or anything here, but you guys know it's wrong, man. Go watch Young Ripper 59. He's been pissing a lot of people off on his live streams with a lot of that stuff. Happy Earth Day. Throw your rubber gloves in the trash. Yes, make sure they hit the trash. And like me, I haven't even been using them. I don't even like what, man. And I don't want anybody out there to say, like, oh, you better make sure you wash your hands and have your breath respirator on. Like, I can't even remember the last time I got sick. And don't give me that, I know somebody's going to be like, oh, well, this is the time it's going to get you. No. No. And I'm not saying that you can't be cautious or anything like that. You do what you need to do. That's fine. I'm not gonna make it fun of anybody for doing what they feel that they need to do. But me, hey, I've been good, man. I'm good. But yes, definitely throw your trash in the trash. Greetings, 1-2 Comic Talk. What's up? Over Easy says, "Do you speak Japanese?" I do not. Would love to learn so I wouldn't have to read subtitles in anime. I know, me too. I would love to learn just for that reason. And they say that Japanese is actually pretty easy to learn. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. I would too because and the other thing is like because I know like when it comes to like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, I like watching those in Japanese audio with the subtitles. But they've also told me that they speak a lot of slang when it comes to that as well. It's not like traditional Japanese, which just makes kind of makes sense. No recycle, reuse, and use them as rubbers. Oh man, metaphorical, you bad man. You're Trinity. I always thought you were a guy. Yeah, yeah. No, I am Trinity. Yeah, I'm Trinity. Oh man. Oh man, happy Earth Day, burn a pile of used tires. Yeah, oh man. You guys are bad. You guys are bad, man. Oh dang, man. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to get that right there. Bam. That. Move that. Bam, right there. There we go. But yeah, happy Earth Day to everybody. People can't drive on the road. We're gonna put them. We're gonna put them in the air. Yeah, I know, right? um, maybe you can, Meta. Don't call me Big Hal for nothing. Every time I think of Hal, I just think Hal. Hal. You ever seen A Few Good Men? That's all I ever. That's what I think about when I think of Hal. So I'm gonna remember your name, big fan. Earth Day. Yova Rhodes, what's up? How are you doing, Yova Rhodes? Hope all is doing well. Anthony Manzano says, Second Street, what is your favorite superhero movie soundtrack? Superhero movie sound. Ooh. 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 Anthony Manzano. Anthony Manzano. Now, when you say favorite superhero movie, does it just have to be limited to superhero movie, or can it just be comic book movie? Comic book movie. Because there's a few out there. There's a few of them that are actually really good. Okay, there's a few of them out there that are really good. But if we're going just superhero, okay, if we're going just like movie based on comic books soundtrack, I would probably have to say The Crow. Because that album is fucking great. It rocks. I love the Crow soundtrack. Okay, but if we're talking about purely just a superhero movie, just superheroes, it's the Lego Batman movie, hands down. The Lego Batman movie. I think you might be able to make an argument for. You might be able to make an argument for what was it? Was it Batman? Was it Batman Forever? I think it was Batman Forever. The one that had the Seal song on there. The one that also had that Brandy song on there. It also had, man, it had several good songs on there. I would say that. But if we're going just superhero, Lego Batman movie. If we're going just based on comic books, I would definitely say The Crow. The Crow. Yeah, I don't use remember that I have 4 kids. Yeah, metaphorical. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. Southern Comic Geek, what is up? How are you doing? You changed your avatar again. I'm on to you. You know what's older than you and Matrix, Trinity? A Terrence Hill Bud Spencer spaghetti western called My Name Is Trinity. And you know what, chicken nuggets? That's actually where my parents got the name from. They actually that's what they got. That's where they actually got my name from, was from that Terrence Hill movie. And yes, I own it. I own a copy of it. I've got that one, and I've got Boot Hill. The one I don't have is the sequel, which is They Still Call Me Trinity. And coincidentally, just like if you watch that movie, They Call Me Trinity. I'm actually the same way. You see in the beginning when he goes into that place and he orders that whole pot of beans, and he sits there and eats it with that with the loaf of bread. That's totally me, bro. Like, dude, I I fucking love beans. I could eat refried. I could. They don't even have to be refried. Like you give me a pot of pinto beans, dude. I'm in heaven. I could eat beans all day. I love beans. But yes, that's where my parents got the name from. Well, kind of. I mean, that and it's a mixture of things, but they definitely that was definitely one of the big things there too. My father loved the westerns too. I can't get over YouTube removing linking people to pages through the chat. I know, isn't that ridiculous? So stupid, so stupid. And not only that, but their live stream format here, when I'm here on the live stream thing, they keep changing it too. Like every single day it changes. One day I actually have to start and end my stream, and some days, like it automatically starts when I start my OBS up. Make up your damn mind, YouTube. Oh man, mods can. I don't think mods can even. Like you could like no. I think what he's talking about is actually going through and where you click on the three little dots where you can it says go to channel. I don't think you can do that anymore. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. I think people it's hard now. I hate YouTube. YouTube. I'm gonna say shit every day. Who at YouTube thought this? I know, right? Who did think that was a good idea? I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm the same way. Where this shit, I want to send them to exploding glitter. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it makes it harder to catch the trolls during auctions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's dumb. It is. No explanation. Yeah, no explanation. Jim Kruger is a cool guy. He signed my Neon Future in January. Trinity, have you read No Ones by Kruger? Yes, I have. I have all of the No Ones. I like that. I like that book as well. It's that post. What is that? What do they call it? Like that post superhero, postmodern superhero thing. Yeah, it's a great book. Yeah, the No Ones is another good one. I do. Yeah, CB4 was epic. Yeah, I love CB4, man. It's great. Upgrade was Idiocracy. Just reminded me. Okay, Upgrade. Okay, yeah. I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't think that was Upgrade, but yeah, it was. Okay, so it was wacky. The Upgrade was Idiocracy. Yeah, I haven't seen Idiocracy in a while. That's a good one. Yeah, such a great film. Inhumans Prime was really cool. It included Ms. Marvel and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Okay, I might have to check that out. If you don't like, what? You don't like pepperoni pizza? Now I'm just a little fan. No, I like pizza. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying pizza bad. It's bad. Get diabetes. Get diabetes. I like, yeah, no, believe me, I like pepper. I just can't really eat it much. I can't really eat it much. Not for any other reason than because I'm a fat boy. That's why. It's just like donuts too. I don't really like I love donuts, but I can't eat them because I'm a fat boy. And like I look at a donut, and I gain weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yeah. I eat salads. I eat salads. Um, let's see. I like both. I don't discriminate. Wait. um, wait. Don't go to work, but go outside and work for free. Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah, they're talking about going out and serving, the homeless and less fortunate and all that stuff. And like, well, you want me to go out there and do that and be with them and become them. Like, no. How about you just let me go back to work? And people can make their own judgments to what they want to do. That's what it is. There's no one size fits all. Just let people open up. People are being cautious on their own anyway. People are taking their own measures already anyway. You can't save people from themselves. You know what I mean? Even all the people that are in grocery stores, hey, put on your mask and get away from me. All that stuff. Like, hey, speak if that's how you feel. Speak up and say something. Don't expect everybody to bend to your whims, and don't expect everybody to like. Not everybody has the same level of comfort or discomfort with everything going on right now. And I think everybody needs to be aware of that and also acknowledge that too. That just because you're freaking out doesn't mean I have to. And just because I am doesn't mean that I expect you not to. Yeah, we're the good. Yeah, people ain't aware of what's going on. Yeah, I know. Metaphorical, you don't even get me started because I could go on about that all day. Go, you know what you should do? Young Rip is probably gonna be streaming here in a little while. Go to his chat, man. I'm telling you, you'll see it light up in there, bro. Yeah. Got a carb load pepperoni pizza. Yeah. I don't carb load though. Pepperoni pizza and marijuana are neutral. Sugar is bad. Yeah. There you go. Just wipe your butt and don't be a dirty person. I mean, really, right? Japanese is hard as fuck to learn. I don't know. I heard it wasn't too bad, but again, maybe it's just Rosetta Stone. No salad toss until they give all the clear. Oh man, oh you're cracking me up. Okay, let's see, man, where are we at here? Um, Dixie says sushi, sake, Toyota. Okay, I like sushi. I like sake. I don't know about Toyotas. Never owned one myself. Basically, everything is backwards writing, word structure. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Yo, what up, Simple Sparrow? Some young guy. How we didn't do anything wrong? How we were supposed to stick up for Willie? Yeah, see, big fan knows. We were supposed to stick up for Willie. I'm doing a comic movie watch party this weekend. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, metaphorical. I know what's his name. Perry's been doing awesome with those things. Theme to the original Superman. Oh, okay. Are you talking about like? Well, you're talking about a score now. Are you talking about a score or the soundtrack? Just came back for a Wedding Crashers quote. Motorboating son of a bitch. Yeah, I know, right? You motorboating son of a bitch. I'm so behind on the chat. Spider-Man soundtrack with Nickelback. Ugh, come on, duder. Come on, man. You're just being ridiculous. My new episode is coming out tonight, 8 p.m. Oh, awesome. Yeah, guys, go check out Aggressively Relaxing's channel. Go check him out. Go subscribe. Check out his video. Yeah, and again, I'm sorry it took so long to get that sent out to you, but yeah, guys, go check it out. Always good stuff over there at Aggressively Relaxing. I wore that tape out back in the day. Oh, which one? Which one? Oh, The Crow? Yeah. Fanjecture had an awesome Batman stream. Absolutely, yeah, that was a fun stream. Yeah. Another classic, I wish they wouldn't kill him, man. Yeah. I so overplayed that Seal song. Oh, I know. Who didn't, man? That was a great song, though. It's a great song. Darkness. Yeah. That was like another good. Yeah, that was a good song on there. Yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Pizza and THC are good. Yeah, there you go. Blade 2's soundtrack is worth checking out because every song has two artists collaborating that you wouldn't expect. It's so weird. Oh, man, is Blade 2... I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking of. Is that another one of those ones where Biohazard and Onyx came together again? They should make CBD pizza. Yeah, right? Pizza is amazing. THC will get me fired. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate thing. That's ridiculous. I think I'm kind of with Daddy X when he says, a man should be judged by the quality of his work, not the quality of his piss. Anthony Manzano says, how about the soundtrack for Spider-Man movies that Sam Raimi directed? Second Street. They're okay. They're okay. They're okay. Just like for me, like I said, the Lego Batman movie, that soundtrack is friggin' awesome, man. Like I sing to that. I sing to like that thing, man. I play it while I'm out bike riding. It's a great. I just love it. I love it. My boss caught me smoking yesterday at work. He joined me. Oh man. Oh Cap. Oh sweet. Dixie says pinto beans and smoked ham hocks with jalapeno cornbread. Oof. That sounds good. That sounds good right there, Dixie. Yeah, jalapeno cornbread. 3 dots and go to channel is gone. I know. Yeah. The 3 dots and go to channel. What's wrong with like why? No problem, fan. You had a puppet and a jar head. That's funny shit. Yo, oh yeah, absolutely. James is good peeps, and then yeah, Jolly. You gotta love Jolly. Jolly is the man. You too can get diabetes. Yeah. Worst change to YouTube in a year. Yeah, definitely. I don't like it. Stormbreaker says only one issue because it got canceled back in 2017. Oh, okay, in Humans Prime. All right. Don't be a Karen. Oh no, I can't say that word here. That's racist. Karen is racist. Link me at Second Street Marvel in the chat, right? If I'm going to wear a mask, it better look like the one in World Gear. Oh yeah, J Hood Creative. I know. I thought of that too. I wanted one of those too. I know, and I think I've seen them online. I think I've seen one online that looks very similar to it. I don't think it's exactly it, but it was very similar. You see all the ads on Facebook, but yeah, J Hood Creative. Yeah, the one that oh, what's her name? Erica Slaughter wears in some Something is killing the children. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I can't remember this Crow soundtrack. Ooh, the Crow soundtrack, man. It's got Pantera on there. It's got Nine Inch Nails. It's got Rage Against the Machine. It's got My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. It's got, man, it's got STP. Dude, it's a, oh, man, I'm telling you, it's a great, great, great album. It's a great album. Um, Can't remember. Okay, I smoke too much, which is why this link shit is ruining my. I know, right? Metaphor. It's not just that. Stormbreaker821 says, "Young Whip always tells the truth, even though people get mad." Yeah. As I'm saying, the thing I like about him is even when you see him upset and he's yelling and he's screaming mad, he's still coherent and he's knows what he's talking about. He's not getting all emotionally involved with it, where some people get all crazy. But yeah. J Creative on the Frizzen cover. F yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I got my name because my parents thought they had a girl. They just changed the spelling. Hey, no problem there. It's all good. It's a good name. Adrian's a good name. Stick up for Willie. Stick up for Willie. All the same. Yeah, right. I'm talking like a group watch party though. I can get everyone watching one stream. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. I was supposed to be Patricia Renee Cap. It's all good. Hey. I'm Trinity, so I could have been a boy or a girl. Best collab ever, Corn plus Red and Meth. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll have to check that out. The Spawn track had some good tunes. I'll have to check that one out, too. Because that was at a time when they were doing great soundtracks. I don't remember Biohazard and Onyx, but it does have Moby and Mystical. Okay. Yeah, that's a different one. Wu-Tang and Rage was epic as well. Nice. Oh, yeah, that would be epic. Went to the tour. Ice-T started all the metal rap collab. Aerosmith doesn't count as metal, so don't mention Run DMC. Well, I mean, in that case, I think I want to say that Anthrax and Anthrax did it first with Public Enemy. I want to say that came before Ice-T did that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it did. Oh no, Karen is now racist. I called my lady Karen last night. Oh, Perry, you called your lady a racist name. You're a racist. That's no surprise coming from you, Perry. You bad guy. And speaking of which, what's all this drama going on with Bueller? What's all this drama going on with Bueller and this other guy? And why is he doing a 30-minute live stream worrying about some turd out there who's like a... He's a drop of water in the fucking bucket of YouTube. Like, I mean, I get he was upset, but like, oh, God, dude. Fuck that guy. Simple. That's just me, though. That's what I say. Fuck that guy. But anyway. I'm not a nice guy neither, so fuck me. Where I'm from, Karen is actually a male name. Hey, there you go. Soundtrack for Queen of the Damned. Ooh. I haven't heard that one in a while, but I know there's a couple songs on there that are pretty fire. I can't be racist because I am too slow. Did you see the Mark Dice video of people wearing maxi pad masks? No, I didn't. Oh my god, dude, that's ridiculous. I haven't watched a Mark Dice video in a while. Yeah, and Aaliyah, I actually went to school with her in Chicago. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, Aaliyah, beautiful woman, man. She was. Back and forth, man. Yeah. Yeah. The Filter and Crystal Method tune was a good one. Okay, yeah. Anthrax and Public Enemy. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they did that first, but even then, I mean, Anthrax actually worked with Beastie Boys even before that. But yeah, that's all. It's all water under the bridge, dude. My favorite movie soundtrack for live-action superhero movies is Daredevil. Opinions? I haven't heard the Daredevil. When you're talking about the Ben Affleck Daredevil, I'll have to go back and check that out. Okay, I thought it was the Anthrax one. Damn, forgot about that one. Yeah. Ice-T was a master. Yeah, I was gonna say the whole body count thing was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It was good. So someone told him they said him and Sam die. Someone told him they said him and Sam die. As far as what? From COVID. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like fuck that turd, man. Like I wouldn't even mention that fucking dude on stream. You know what I mean? I'd be like, that's because to me that's how much I care about others, like shit like that. I'd be like, fuck that guy. I'm not even gonna give this motherfucker the time of day. I'm not even gonna mention his shit because that's how much I say fuck him. I'm not even gonna address that shit. But I understand him being upset and wanting to say something to me. That's perfect. That's well within his rights to do. But yeah, I like I said, me, I seen all. I watched. I was sitting there watching the video. I'm like, and then I went and I followed back some of the drama. I went and watched that cannabis and comics video. I went and watched some of that. I'm like, fuck these dudes, man. Like these dudes, like just fuck them, dude. That's all I can really say. Oh man, gonna have to catch up on that Bueller thing. Yeah. Some, I mean, just people being, dude, like people being fucking little kids, bro. That's what it is. Just it's kid shit. It's little kid shit. Um, as far as like from what I've seen of the story from the one guy's perspective, Bueller. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what he did. He just came out and responded, which, like I said, I wouldn't even give the guy the time of day with a response. But I get it. He wants to come out and defend his name and all that shit. Hey, cool. I mean, you do what you got to do. But yeah, like I said, as far as the other stuff, like fuck that guy, fuck that guy, man. Yeah. People over here. People over here talking crazy over this COVID shit. Don't let the virus get you fucked up in real life. Yeah. What's he say? Well, Bueller gave him clout by mentioning him. I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't even like. That's why I say fuck that guy, dude. Every time I talk about the opening the country, someone always tells me they hope I die or should forfeit an ICU bed, ignorant bastard. And here's the thing, like, I understand you, big fan. Like, I'm there with you. And like, they need to open it back up. And if you want to be cautious, be cautious. Like, everybody needs to take their own level of precautions. Take your own level of precautions. And if you are going out in public and you're going to be in a public space with everybody else, at least be courteous to that. Like, I get the stupid mask thing is stupid as hell. I disagree with it. But if I walked into a Walmart or a McDonald's or some shit like that where there's a bunch of people around, I'm going to put it on just because I realize that everybody's in a panic right now and somebody else might be worried about it where I'm not. I'm willing to at least extend that much courtesy to people. You know what I mean? Yeah. All he did is give him fans. Yeah, absolutely. It is. Yeah. People are idiots. Yeah, they absolutely are. Perry Comics says Bueller been dealing with him since I known Bueller. Not surprised he made that video. Yeah. As in saying, he told. I was watching the video and seeing how long it was going on for, but ridiculous stuff. You know what? And Perry, like I said, just like with the shit that you were going through with that other dude too. The thing is, it comes down like, and I get it. You know, you respond. There's nothing wrong with that responding. You know, you want to defend yourself, go do it, but. You know what I say when it comes to that kind of stuff? Fuck them guys. Fuck them guys, man. But yeah, I get it, and you could tell he was heated. I don't think I've ever seen him like that. He was pretty upset, and I get why. I kind of wish that bands like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin allowed movie studios to use their music for movie soundtracks. It would have been awesome. Oh yeah. It's all money involved, man. It's all money involved. They got to make their money. And I get it, but yeah. The world act like 7 to 12 over this virus. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to The Crow right now. Oh yeah, dude, it's a great soundtrack. It's a great one. I love it. If you got beef, play it, eat a pork chop, right? Henry Rollins. Yeah. Half these people wearing it on their chin anyway. What are we talking about? The beef? Oh, you talking about? Never mind. You talking about the masks? Yeah. I only put mine on if I'm going around people. Like if I'm outdoors, like I'm a cyclist. I go out riding, dude. I've seen cyclists out there riding. We're in the fucking on the open roads. They've got their little. I'm like, dude, what are you? All right. I'm laughing at you in my head so hard, but you're in just. It's okay. It's okay. You're out in the open. Of course, you know, like I said the other day, I seen this guy and his wife sitting there in their car smoking cigarettes. They got gloves on. They got their masks on. They're smoking cigarettes, sitting right next to each other in the car. I'm like, What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man. Yeah. For Whom the Bell Tolls was in the Zombieland soundtrack. One of the Dirty Harry movies used Guns N' Roses. Yeah. Nice. I do it for the peace of mind of those around me. Yeah, exactly. It's just another status symbol and shit now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anthrax and Public Enemy came after. Did it? I don't know. Let the buffoons live rent free. Absolutely. Check out my Apple Watch and designer face mask. Right? Led Zeppelin was in School of Rock. Yeah. Sweet Child of Mine was in Aronofsky's The Wrestler. And one of the other songs was in an animated movie, Megamind. Yeah. 2020 quote, 2020 quote of the year. Fuck them guys. Yeah. Hey, it's a good quote. It's a good quote, man. Fuck them guys. It's a good one. I think I'm gonna steal that quote. Yeah. Go ahead. It's okay. It's a good quote, and it applies. It really does apply. Believe me. The one that I would really like to bring back is one that I can guarantee you would get people after me. What would I call it? Marta? Marta? No, Murda. Yeah, no, I can't even say it. Oh, man, but I like The Crow is going to be one of my next videos. I'm glad people think of it fondly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Do it over easy mode. Do it. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, The Crow was great. Second shit. What is it? What is your opinion on the soundtrack for Devil? Was okay or not really? Um, yeah, I haven't heard the soundtrack for Daredevil. I haven't heard of it. Beastie Boys song in Star Trek. Okay, yeah. I have an Apple Watch. It's okay. Oh, okay. Phew. Damn. All right. Yeah, acronyms. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day there. Again, guys, like I said, for the most part, what I was really talking about today was Neon Future and why you guys need to go read Neon Future on Impact Theory Comics. You can go to impacttheorycomics.com and read every single one of these issues of Neon Future absolutely free on digital. They will send them to you. But I would highly suggest that you go to their website, impacttheorycomics.com, if your LCS is closed and they don't have it. Go buy this book. Neon Future is such a great book. It's a beautiful book. So, and if they're going to let you read it for free on their website, just spend $15 and buy the thing. Support them. It's a great book. Tom Bilyeu is looking to make this into a movie. I'm behind that 100%. You guys know that I'm going to be out there making a push once we learn more about this, and I'm going to be putting this in your faces every chance I get, telling you about the movie and the production and things of this going on out there. This was one of my favorite. It was my number 2 book of last year. Okay? I love this book. You should go check it out. It was number 2 right next to Black Widow No Restraints Play. But make sure that you guys go and check that out. I want to thank you all once again so much for being here today. Thank you to LB from the Lonely Banter for the $5 super chat. I do greatly appreciate it. I'm going to have some new things coming along here on the channel here soon enough. Like I said, I'm working on these reviews of Avengers Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill. Those will be coming up in the next couple of days. Those videos will start to drop. But thank you all so much for being here. You all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.